Hey guys, Oko here. Welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. So, it's still dark and gloomy out, and here we are at a new city, Tabor. A shame we never got to see this place when it was bright and beautiful out. But it's just a little bit east of sort of the main area that we have explored of Dalmekia. Alright, so let's explore the little town here and see what kind of information we can find. Looks like there's shops and stuff. A merchant, what do you sell?
Are you buying or selling?
A diamond sword. Well, we got one of those long ago, I think. What are these? Meteorites and desert rose. Adds a new song to the Hideaway's orchestration. It's expensive. We could buy it, though. We haven't been spending a lot of money lately. Wonder if I want to buy that. Is it worth it? Just for music? Shoulders of Giants.
Go safely.
I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Alright, let's just start the episode off by progressing the story mission a little bit.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace, it is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalist flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce. Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashi! It's a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
I don't see why she couldn't come along.
Let's find our friends.
Alright, so now we got some cutscenes to do in the area. Looks like there's 2 of them. Alright, let's check them out right away then. Let's start with this one right here, this guy.
Who among you is bold enough to heal?
Tanner.
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right.
Sure.
I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Alright, we will hunt that guy's Avis as soon as we get a chance. We want to go up. Up this way.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals.
Let's talk to this guy.
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant graybeard.
The university? You're a scholar?
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
We will do that as well. Yeah, we'll help this guy.
Stairs and memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
So it looks like we can probably do this one in town here, so I guess we'll do that one now. Looks like the first one's here, right? Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, keep her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. I am going to take a picture of the screen right now because I want to be able to remember this and come back to it just in case.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
These inquiries been hard.
Here's a chest. Right, here's another one. Wanderers of the golden plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Looks like the last one is a little bit higher up. Up here? Let's read this. Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
Yes, I wonder if we can get down from up here. Yes, we can.
Scholarly thoughts like him always are, aren't they?
It's a very circular kind of town. Oh! Where was he again? He's right over here.
How are those new boots treating you?
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Guardian of the Crystal. Let's see. I'm not sure which order I did them in. Yeah, it's Guardians of the Crystal.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
It is Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
It was Children of the Hunters. Uh-oh. We got to get more on this one. Children of... Now Tillers of the Land. Children of the Hunters. They're sneaky there. They put that first part on all of them, all three auctions, but it's this one.
Children of the Hunters, now tillers of the land. Reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
All right, there's another simple quest done. So I guess there's not much else then to do around here for now. I am going to do this monster hunt. So I guess we'll do that one first by just coming over here. We might be able to open a way. Yeah, because there's something else I want to do down here as well. There's the monster hunt is right down here. So let's just leave town then and...
How are those new boots treating you?
How do I get down? Oh, here. Yeah, we're going to leave town and do a little exploring in the area further south. We haven't been yet. There does seem to be a lot of stairs in this area. Alright, let me take a look at the map here. So we want to go south, which looks like it's going to be this way. Which is also in the direction of the story marker. Story quest.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Accept the Phoenix down from Cyril the Undying.
Of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
It's a Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
He doesn't seem very trusting. So let's take a look now. This is basically going to go down and then branch a few different ways, I believe. Let's go this way first. The Gilded Path? Is that what it said? Aha! So here we go. So now we can get through here. So since we're heading this direction, we will head to the marker.
Let's go.
Might as well get Ambrosia's help for this. So there's some knacks down here. Let's pick up this item. Sharp fangs. Oh, I hope we can get through here. Footpad? Alright, here we are, back on the fields of Karava. On another gloomy day. Yeah, it was very vibrant before. I hope the overworld doesn't stay like this for the rest of the game. Well, here's the dragon. So let's... I guess... Oh!
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fighting.
Surprised he didn't automatically get off the chocobo. I'm staggered. Gotta do my ignition, my favorite one. And the fire breath. Think I'll do a potion. Yeah, I was getting a little worried about my hit points there, but it all worked out. We got an Ava skin. That's the one I guess we're going to give back to that guy. Alright, well, I guess I'll just head back here quickly. And we'll just return that Ava skin to the tanner.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I'd hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
And he gives us 100 bloody hides. Some scraps, I guess, that he doesn't need. Alright, so we're just going to leave town now the same way we just did. Where was it? This way. Let me just look. Yeah, we're going to go down basically this way. Towards Titan's Wake. I guess we'll just head to the marker. The monster hunt we're looking for is down in that area too, but... Alright, so last time we took a right, so now we're going to come up here and we're going to take a left.
3 cities and a sea.
Orcish fodder.
Let us be rid of them.
One, 2. I guess 2 is the maximum. Dead. Here's... over here. So let's look at the map here. So yeah, so eventually it's going to go down here. I think the monster hunt is behind this area. I'm not sure why we can't go through here right now. There's going to be some kind of block. Let's just go see if we can go that way. Maybe we got to fight these guys first. Let's see if we can do another 2. Doesn't look like it. Maybe. Oh! We got it. Just destroys everything. So, is that the block? No? That was not the block yet. Let's see, is it a locked door or something? Leg eater. Ah, just forget it. I don't need Mega Flare that bad. Kind of forced you to wait though. What? Trying to find... Oh my god. So... Alright, Orcish Mesmerizers. One, 2. We got him. So, here's the block. It's a literal block. We cannot get through there yet. Darn it. Alright, well, we'll have to do a quest or something to get that opened up. But that's basically where the monster hunt is. Back here. So we'll get to it. I'm just not going to even worry about that right now. Just keep... So quest destination, and there's also a new warp point. There we are. Gilded Path. Obelisk activated.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
So it looks like we can move around the world a little bit now. There's a bunch of quests all over the place, so maybe we'll take care of these and then end things off for now. So that was the Gilded Path, where we just are, and then this is a new area. Yeah, okay. We're gonna, be investigating Canver in the next episode. I see some quest markers, so let's just take care of these, and then that'll be good enough for today. So back here at the Balkland markets. Aha, it was her. I remember her. Eloise.
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
Of course we will.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chaidra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Alright, let's see how close or how far that is from here. It's pretty far. where exactly is this place? Oh, it's way over there. Well, I guess we'll go here then. Oh, that might have been a bad idea, actually. Well, let's just see. Well, it's a lot closer, but... See, I think we need to sneak in somehow. How do we get in there? Uh-oh. Oh, maybe I go this way. Yeah, let's go like this and then hug the right wall. Aha!
Oh, you're a friend of the Crimson Caravans?
Yep.
And by the look of you, I'd say you were the help they told me was on its way.
Yep. I'm here to help. Alright, so this has got to be it. So here we go. A little new area to discover. That's good. Goblin mugger. I wish I could cancel this Mega Flare thing. Okay, I guess we can. So, yeah, okay, now I know this. This is that area that we saw down by the water, yes. I was wondering when we were going to get to this. Oh my gosh! I didn't think we would be able to fall down there. Feral hounds. Wasn't expecting to be able to drop off that cliff. There we are. I got good use out of that. A lot of hounds here. I think there's a lot of hound stuff going on. Because I think that the monster hunt is a bunch of hounds as well. Oh, we got some birds here as well. Yeah, I wanted to get some other animals here. That's gruesome. I love it. All right. So we got one more bird to take care of.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right.
So we can head back here then.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Let's talk to Eloise to finish the quest.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic. And they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now. And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Alright, well that quest went on a little longer than I was expecting, but that's okay. We just a little more dialogue to flesh out the world. Alright, now let's see. Let's go over here. How about this one? At Martha's. There's always quests going on at Martha's. This is a pretty active place. We've had to come here a lot. Alright, let's go in the inn and see what's going on.
Clive, just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's bearers to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
Of course we'll help. Always happy to help, Martha.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A a band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Alright, always happy to help out Martha, so let's go right outside here and
Not just yet.
talk to the
Let's
man.
see Wade's plan first.
Talk to Wade.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Alright, so we have more bandits to fight. Looks like they're nice and close to this obelisk. Alright, let's pick a fight with some bandits. Look at this one, he looks like Jason Voorhees with the sack on his head.
Face the consequences.
Yes! Ha 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 ha! I can actually move around and pick up more, I think. Holy smokes, that's a deadly weapon.
That's the end of that then.
Oh, it's one of these oozes.
What's that thing doing here?
What's this one called? Trying to read it. Two scoops. 2 scoops, that's cute. It's doing some kind of electrical attack. There we go, my favorite. Oh, I didn't get to use it that much. Yeah, it's always best to use the fire breath during a stagger. Well, we got one Mega Flare in. Good. Yeah, you can hear Torgal barking.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Alright, let's talk to Martha to finish the quest.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. What's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Alright, well there it is. That's the quest done for here. And I did notice when I quickly went to the map here. Oh, it's gone now. I thought that I briefly saw a quest here. I could have sworn I saw a quest here. That's strange. Alright, well, let's go to this one then and This will be the last one that we'll do for the day. This one's at Lost Wing.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you know.
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
Of course.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Goten's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
So, what are we doing here? Speak with the bearers in Galton's Bales. What's the fastest way there? Should I go there or just... I don't know. Let's go here.
Let's go.
Yep. Yeah, the old wine yards. I remember being here. This was a fun area. It was colorful. Are we going the right way? Yes. In fact, we went too far. Let's go up here. Oh, my brain turned off there. All I had to do was follow the marker. I forgot. The green mark. Come on, Ambrosia. All right, here we go.
That'll do, girl. Everyone, Quentin has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Heaven's Hall. How far is it? Oh, that's far. Whoops. Wrong button. Oh, it's way over here. Yikes. Alright, we're gonna go here.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia. Where is the trail, huh? Okay, I'm not having a lot of luck here. Oh, okay, we're... Gotta go this way more. And then go here. The Imperial Chase.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
Yeah, we've been here before. I remember coming here. We came here and there was nothing going on. And I remember saying, well, we'll have to come back here when some sort of quest or monster hunt brings us here. And what do you know? It eventually happened, just like I thought.
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
Alright, we got a giant curl here to take care of. Minus. Minus. He pounced on me and he actually got me there. So now would be a good time to do Fire Breath. So how did that do? Got quite a bit of damage in there, right? Oh! Where is he? There we go. A curl whisker. That'll be useful in crafting. It always is in Final Fantasy games. You always want curl whiskers.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. and I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing, freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost, so that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
It's flooded.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool!
Looks like we're not done with this quest yet.
Damn it.
Akashic.
It's not going to last long in there.
Let me finish this quickly.
Oh, they're way too far away. Oh, that sucked. That was a waste of a fire breath. Let's go down this way. Alright, I'll hold back here and charge up for 2. We got it. New enemies approaching. This darn Megaflor thing, just forget it. I just hate this. Yeah, you can cancel by pressing X.
Get you out of here.
Here I come. I'm coming for you. And there's still 2 behind us. Akashic Shield. Wow, we got both of them with that. Incredible. Bunch of trash loot.
I need to get back to Quentin.
In here?
Quentin. Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
All right, so there we go. Another one. What's this? Another quest done. This is a thing for the bedchamber. Hanged Man's signboard. Oh, something for a wicked wheel. Reduces the cooldown time and a meteorite. So that's basically it. I guess these guys are going to be living here now. Lostwing is sort of lost. So let's just look at the world, and there shouldn't be any more quests, right? Unless it's some more. So I'm just going to be going to the hideaway, where we're going to end things off. In the next episode, we are going to be heading to Conver. The Free Cities, I guess it's also known as. I'm pretty sure it's Conver where Mid is. So we didn't get to that monster hunt still, because I don't think we can quite get to the area yet, but I think that's coming up. But let's just see if we opened up any more. Yes, there is more, so we might just have to wait. I don't know, there's still 2 S's. This is a B and a C. This one opened up, and it's at Lostwing, Sambrek. Well, we probably were just there, but anyway, that one's going to have to wait. But we have been doing a lot of quests, so I just want to maybe see if we can get any... Well, I'm sure we can. Get some new goodies from coming here.
And everything promised.
Whoa, we can get a lot. Well, we can get 2 things at least. So this one gives us a bunch of trash loot and ability points. So we'll take that.
You earned this.
And then this one gives us, oh, some music and amber.
Here you are.
Amber's for crafting. So we're very close to this one, though, too. Talisman of Priming. I wonder what that does. If we had gotten one more monster hunt done, we probably would have had enough for this, because we only need, what, like 15? Is that what it is? 15 in order to get this. 15 ability points. Or renown points, whatever you call them. Just want to make sure we're not missing anything. Any quests out there? I'm pretty sure we're not. No, there's nothing.
Always something, isn't there?
Alright, so that's everything for today. That's a lot. But in the next episode, like I said, we are going to be returning here. The Free Cities of Canver. That'll be in the next episode, right? But that's going to be everything for today, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking below. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all on our next episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye for now.